throw some truth at you real quick about life and how to prosper, how to go up and truly stay up. Now there's always exceptions, I believe. Bad things happen to good people, but that's not what I'm gonna talk about today. I wanna talk about how your mentality will directly affect the things that come into your life, the people that you meet, the places that you'll end up, and then the dangers or lack of dangers that will come. It starts off in your mindset. If you're the type of person who's negative and you criticize and you feel better than people, or you might think you look better than people, or you might have more friends when you was in school type of person, and a lot of times people that have this in their core, they can't see it. They just kind of live autopilot because they want to be accepted, so they take all of the norms on that go with that, feeling like they better and whatnot. But the problem with that is, man, is this life, you're going to get it dished back to you. You see what I mean? Jesus said it's going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Confucius, everybody. It's going to come back to you how you operate. You feel me? Like if you show love, man, and you really genuinely show love to people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no like weirdo who's trying to interrupt people to, you know, say his name or her name. Nah, I'm talking about like when it comes down to the opportunity to show that love, that's gonna come back to you, man. It's gonna come back to you in a good way. It's gonna come back to you in an enlarging way, and it's also gonna change your mindset and make you have more of the right kind of a mindset. Cause see, the more you do something, the more you think about it, the more you find what's good in it, the more you wanna keep doing it. And on the other side of that, that's gonna bring you around people. They're gonna be like, man, he's got a good, or she's got a good mentality. Like, that's from showing love. When people be critical and bitter and nasty, they could try to even be nice to somebody who could help them, but still and yet, the parts of them show up and come out there. So it's like two-sided. Like one side of it is that how you operate is directly affecting your mind, and how you think and how you operate sends out a signal. This is me being spiritual, but it's real. It's like a signal that tracks. You know what I mean? You ever bought a new car and you get the car, as soon as you start driving around, you see other people with that car, or you buy something and all of a sudden people have the same thing. But it's the same thing with negativity. You know what I'm saying? Or being positive. You know what I'm saying? You the street, the drug lord, woo whoop, you the hard one, or you miss, I got it all together. Man, that stuff comes back around in some strange way. That's why the cold thing about it is, man, whatever you got going good for yourself, don't use that as a reason to feel better, because it's probably gonna get taken from you. Man, I have not seen one person slip through these cracks. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, high school, people was like, oh, I'm on the woo, and then all of a sudden you see them later, like, what happened to you? It's that curse, boy. You gotta be careful how you hold your heart. Like if you get religious, you know what I'm saying, and you do well or whatever, and you got the words, you reading them, and then you start feeling better than people, and all of a sudden it turn around. I see impoverished, sick, mentally destroyed folks, bitter, depressed, all kinds of that stuff comes back on you, because when you was on your high point, you was smashing everybody like ants. Man, this laws out here, it's stuff that governs how we operate. That's why when I see stuff go on, I don't be tripping. You know, people like, oh, racism, da da da. Like, everybody gotta pay for something because it's in the air. You set that thing out there, it's gonna come back. And it's the same thing with showing love and getting ahead and being positive and uplifting people and boosting them up. It's the same thing. Your mind becomes more like that. You find the benefits in doing it. You keep doing it. People spread your name around like, yeah, so-and-so be showing that good, woo, woo, woo. You feel me? It attracts people. So you even run into people randomly that you have no connection with that kind of share something, because that's how it works. You feel me? God builds people up like that, the real God. So if you think you better than somebody, or you don't do the sins they do, or whatever, woo, woo, you on your way down. You on your way down. So you gotta look at things real clear, like, you know what I'm saying, before you start getting the mentality that's gonna push you away from having prosperity in this life. Show love.